with the ground being wet, we need to make the most of the dry days that we can. Davy Gibson from Templepatrick in County Antrim. We run a contractor business. Today we're at a farm of mine, challenging conditions, but we're just trying to work away here. Using the SlurryKat system has helped grow our business massively over the past sort of 3 years for customers. Normally we direct pipe this farm. Problem being, weather conditions this year have not been adequate for us to do all the job at the same time. Different fields dry at different times. So Nurse Tank has allowed us the option today. This farm here, I do not want to go across the fields that were already piped. So the most efficient thing to do is drop a Nurse Tank off, blow into it. I'm not losing time because of the efficiency that we're able to move the slurry quickly. And we're not damaging any ground that has been slurried and is trying to dry at the minute, which is very hard to come by. As everybody knows this year, challenging conditions, very bad spring, farmers are tormented, contractors are tormented. So to improve our business, we went for a Nurse Tank this year. Main reason for that is quickness, efficiency, and reducing costs for the farmer and time for moving volume of slurry. Because farmers' ground around the door might not be suitable, might have a bit of ground further away. It means we can transport slurry quicker volume, far quicker and more efficiently for the farmer. With the ground being wet, we need to make the most of the dry days that we can. Nurse Tank being parked at the edge of the field, parked on your verge, laneways. The setup time for a Nurse Tank is just the exact same as what you would with your DSI, your pod. It's 65 cubic metre. So we can actually put 4 loads of 3,500 gallon slurry into it. Our tankers are never sitting while our pipe man's reeling out. He's reeling out, we're saving 20 minutes, 30 minutes here and there. By the end of the day, we can save 2-3 hours in a day and have your slurry move quicker. And that's the luckiness and the efficiency that we are getting with the SlurryKat and the Nurse Tank. The beauty about the Nurse Tank umbilical system, it's allowing us to get on the ground earlier. One tractor in the field, Nurse Tank is sitting at the roadside, laneways, anything that is convenient and handy. Allows us to move the slurry quicker, tractor in, low compaction, job done far quicker because of the efficiency of the Nurse Tank, the quickness and the ease of movement. For us, being able to run that one pipe system more than 100% has allowed us to increase our business and customer fold. In a bad spring, bad conditions, one tractor going in, you're not having to set a pod up anywhere close or take tankers up a lane. You're able to send that the pipe if your lane's bad or verges are bad or anything like that. Nurse Tank can set further away. You can pump for a bigger distance with that. You can pump up to 1,800 meters with that. You're reducing the mess and time, and one tractor in the field is all you need, especially with conditions as wet as they are. So obviously this year, the amount of rainfall, slurry pits, open stores, tanks, they've all filled up a lot quicker. So us being able to utilise one tractor in the field, umbilical pipe system and the big tyres, also the 12-metre dribble bar, you're getting a good scope of ground covered, you're lowering your compaction and your area of compaction. That's the key factor this year. Nurse Tank, big Nurse Tank, 65 cubic metres on a 516 fence. Whenever she's empty, it follows you very nice in the road, it sits nice, but it's the build quality of the Nurse Tank is second to none. The structure and this engineering in that there, it's absolutely second to none. You know, you're putting 4 loads of slurry in that. First time we filled her full, I would have been worried of her bowing out or anything, but no, very strong. Sits in the road well, the rams lift up and down, she's very stable, there's no wiggle room or anything, she's very good that way. Ferry tankers, great job. We're running 3,500 gallon SlurryKats. Very efficient for the volume you are moving. A lot of our work does lie in the summer is going into the field. So 3.5 is that perfect weight for us to be able to utilise volume and ground compaction. Build quality of the SlurryKat tankers is second to none. The way the tankers follow you on the road, the towing, and the way the tankers distribute the weight on your tractor, they're nice and easy to tow. It doesn't feel like you're getting pushed along. They're very stable on the road. Some of the roads we would go down, they'd be very chancy. The tankers sit steady, they're not too high. Even with the booms on, we're still able to get into 90%, 95% of the tanks that we go to. So you haven't got a big high tanker even though there is a boom on it. And the weight distributed on the drawbar is very even. It just makes life so much simpler and easier on the tractor, especially your tractor's your main enterprise. So you have to look after your tractor. If your tanker can't do that, I don't know why you buy another tanker if it doesn't do that. You only cost yourself time, money and wear, which is unnecessary. Paintwork on SlurryKat is phenomenal. Very, very good. Our tankers do a lot of work outside and sit outside, and paintwork hasn't faded or done any damage. There's a tanker there sitting at 5-year-old now, and if you wash her, she's as good as new. As a contractor or as a contractor looking out for farmers, I would highly recommend SlurryKat moving forward. Reliability of the SlurryKat has been proven with big tankers, wee tankers and a nurse tank. Your dealer will also have anything, so it's not hard for them to go by. Get parts you need. There's no reason you wouldn't go SlurryKat.